This is the last detective time of the summer, and I've so enjoyed reading mysteries to you. I hope that you're enjoying reading a lot of great books this summer and that you're entering your pages on www.hayneslibrary.org/read. And you know these pages that I'm reading to you also count, and any pages that someone reads to you or you read to someone, you read to yourself or you listen to, all of that counts together. Haynes reads a million. So this last mystery of the summer, taken from Encyclopedia Brown and the Case of the Two Spies, now you can see where I kind of got my idea from my detective outfit, is the case of the fireflies. And in Haynes we don't have too many fireflies, but down south they do have them. They're real and they're beautiful to see at night. I hope you get to see some sometime. Encyclopedia helped his father solve mysteries throughout the year. During the summer he helped children in the neighborhood as well. When school let out, he opened his own detective agency in the family garage. Every morning he hung out his sign, Brown Detective Agency, 13 Rover Avenue, Leroy Brown, President. No case too small, 25 cents a day, plus expenses. The last customer Thursday afternoon was Fanchon Dubois. Fanchon was born in France and was into flies. She was known on the block as French Fanny the female flycatcher. "Bugs Meany stole my fireflies," she blurted. "Oh boy," Encyclopedia groaned. "Bugs never quits." Bugs Meany was the leader of a gang of tough older boys. They called themselves the Tigers. In Encyclopedia's opinion, they should have called themselves the Shoelaces. When they weren't tied up cheating little kids, they were at loose ends. "Tell me what happened," Encyclopedia said. 10 minutes ago I was running down Brickell Avenue with a can of fireflies," Fanchon said. "Bugs Meany stopped me. He asked what's the big hurry. I told him I had 3 minutes to mail off my fireflies before the post office closed." "Why were you mailing them?" Encyclopedia asked. "A company in Texas has some 700 kids in 20 states catching fireflies," Fanchon said. "The company gives us nets and a special storage can that kills and dries the fireflies. We get a penny for each one." "So Bugs just up and grabbed the can from you?" "Not right away," Fanchon answered. "First he laughed and said little girls shouldn't play with fireflies. That burned me good. I lost my temper." "Go on," Encyclopedia said. "Like a dope, I told him the fireflies were worth a penny apiece," Fanchon said. "That's when he grabbed the can." She laid a quarter on the gas can beside Encyclopedia. "I want to hire you to get back my fireflies. Bugs must still have them. He wouldn't have had time to mail them off before the post office closed." "I'll go see him," Encyclopedia said. "But you'll have to come along with me." "Not me," Fanchon protested. "I don't want to get rid of my health." "You have to come with me," Encyclopedia insisted. "Otherwise I won't know your can if I see it. Don't be afraid. I've handled bugs before." "All right," Fanchon muttered uneasily, "but I could use something for the headache I'm about to have." The Tigers' clubhouse was an empty tool shed behind Mr. Sweeney's auto body shop. On the way to it, Fanchon and Encyclopedia talked fireflies. "The male lights up to let the female know he's around," Encyclopedia recalled. "The female waits in the bushes or in tall grass and flashes her lights to show she's interested." "Right," Fanchon said. "I read about the company that sends you the cans," Encyclopedia said. "When the cans are full, you mail them back. The part of the firefly that lights up is sold to hospitals and laboratories for medical purposes." "Good golly, Encyclopedia," Fanchon gasped. "Is there anything you don't know?" A minute later they reached the Tigers' clubhouse. Bugs Meany was alone. Beside him, on an orange crate, was a can. "That's my can," Fanchon murmured. "I'm sure of it." Bugs saw them and snarled. "Look what's come down the beanstalk. Make like a bumblebee and buzz off." "I wish you wouldn't talk like that," Fanchon whispered. "Fanchon says you stole her can of fireflies, Bugs," Encyclopedia said calmly. "Fan her head," Bugs roared. "This kid's been sniffing too many gumdrops." He advanced on Fanchon, teeth bared. Fanchon turned pale and she took off. Encyclopedia was left to face the Tigers leader alone. "That's her can on the orange crate," he said. Bugs sneered. "You must have a leak in your think tank. Me and my Tigers caught those fireflies." Then he closed his eyes, raised his eyebrows, and gently sniffed the breeze. "Everybody takes me for an unfeeling roughneck," he sighed. "Fact is, me and my Tigers are nature lovers at heart." "Next you're going to tell me you caught those fireflies in the stadium last night?" Encyclopedia said. The stadium was in South Park. It was completely enclosed by a wooden fence, but the gates were never locked. Bugs smirked. Good try, wise guy. It was raining last night. We caught the fireflies there Tuesday night after the girls' softball doubleheader. Since when have you been interested in fireflies? Us tigers are working to save energy, Bugs declared. We're going to turn fireflies into cheap light and earn the thanks of a grateful nation. The fireflies in the can couldn't light up a buttonhole, Encyclopedia pointed out. They're dead. Bugs received the news like a camel with the staggers. He recovered quickly, however. Oh, those fireflies aren't for light, he said. They're for research. We're studying them. We have to move careful, step by step, like true scientists. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb in a day, you know. Give it up, Bugs, Encyclopedia said. The fireflies belong to Fanchon. You didn't catch them. What was Bugs' mistake? There's a picture here of Fanchon pointing right to that can, and Bugs looking like he doesn't know what she's talking about. Encyclopedia is right there witnessing the whole thing. We might have to turn to the solution and see. The solution to the case of the fireflies. Encyclopedia talked Bugs into claiming he and his tigers had caught the fireflies in the stadium. But all the tigers working from nightfall to dawn in the stadium could not have filled the can with fireflies. Not in a week, not in a month. As Encyclopedia and Fanchon knew, the female firefly waits in bushes and tall grass for a mate to fly by. In a stadium, the female has no place to wait. There are no bushes, and the grass is cut short. On a clear night, only a few lost fireflies might be seen in the stadium, and probably none on a rainy night. Bugs admitted he had lied, and he returned the fireflies to Fanchon. Case closed.